No. Like where it was like an action adventure game where you played as like Buff Knuckles.
Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom. Thank you. Or like the infinite jump thing with Knuckles.
What?
Bandana.
Bandana Knuckles.
Yeah, he's wearing a bandana.
Bandages.
He's wearing a bandana around his neck.
Oh, Sonic.
Oh yeah, he sure was. Wait, was that Tails?
Why would
No,
we
that was
remember
Sonic.
that of all things?
I don't know.
Why would you not? Why would you go Buff Knuckles?
That was the first thing I thought of. Sorry.
You thought of such a non-descriptor. We went bandana. What? I legit.
Threw
I
us
couldn't
all
even
for a
connect
fucking
it.
loop there.
I just went, hey, main character. Hey, he's actually wearing clothes. The main thing being a bandana. That was my thought process.
Y'all know what? When you look up Bandana Sonic, he comes up.
Yeah, fuckers.
All right, look up Buff Knuckles.
Of course that's gonna come up. That's the only Buff Knuckles in existence.
I should have turned Safe Search on. I'll tell you that for sure.
How did you recognize all the times you were like Dragon Ball shipping? Wait, hold on. Safe search. But Buff Knuckles, you just went, this is gonna be wholesome content. I'm just saying, try it.
Gavin.
No.
Ralph
Why would
had
I
no-
try it when I would prefer to go there?
So you're
if I
just-
go to a high quality steakhouse, I'm gonna go, yeah, I'm gonna try something that I may or may not like, or do I want to get something that I will like?
Okay.
And I will walk out with my belly full and satisfied.
When did you feel the I'm never trying anything new again?
Oh, like 3 years ago.
What the?
Wow.
Where I was just like, I'm done.
I will never have that feeling in my life.
Never.
Like, why? We're old
there
enough to be
experience?
like, yo, I've tried a whole lot of things. I know what I did and I know what
But
I don't
everything
did.
I've
What's
tried-
the point of trying stuff
Have
when
you-
I can have stuff that I
Hold
might
on.
actually
Hold on.
like? I
Hold
know
on.
what I like, and I'm
DA,
gonna
how
drink
old are
that
you?
thing that I like.
DA,
as
how
opposed
old are
to
you?
Wasting my time.
But everything
my
DA,
money,
hold on,
and
hold
all
on.
that stuff.
But everything we've tried maybe 7% of the stuff that's out there.
Not even close. Not even that.
Absolutely, and guess what? I'm gonna be eating for the rest of my life. 7% of stuff. If Doritos go out of business, guess what? That's the end of my tortilla dream.
Oh my god. He's in his mid-30s,
It's
Ralph.
over.
Like, I don't think that number matters. He's in his early to mid-30s. And that is nowhere near the point where you should think these
I've
thoughts.
tried a lot of
Yeah, I
stuff.
can understand if you 50, 60. You like, I've lived life, I'm done.
You have
I'm
not
gonna
lived
eat what
life
I'm
at
gonna eat.
your 30s.
Go hyperbolic like that.
You have not lived life at your 30s. I'm sorry.
Like, have you been outside the country
Oh
before?
yeah, I just gotta start eating everything. Oh, give me that squid.
Have you
give me
been-
that bat
squid.
guano.
Calamari's amazing, first of
Calamari's
all.
good shit.
Have you been
Well,
outside
I'll
the country
never
before?
know.
Good shit.
Have you been outside
I'll
the country?
never know.
Have you been outside the country before?
No, I have not.
Holy shit. You have not had legitimate foreign food of anything, and you're just done.
And guess what? Unless we go to Japan, which we're planning, I never will. And guess what I'm doing when I go to Japan? Hey, look at that McDonald's right there.
You
What do
are
I recognize?
insane.
No way.
You are.
No, dude, every time
I don't
go,
like stuff. What happened last meetup that where you go? Yeah, we're going to ramen. I went. I don't know. Cause what would I get when I go to the ramen? Just some plain ramen with a little bit of chicken and broccoli in it. And guess what? I can make that at home. Y'all getting eggs and pepper and
it's
what's
delicious
this
with
noodle?
eggs.
Okay, that's fine. I'll
This
never
is
know.
a spicy
Cause I know
pork
what
bouillon.
I like. And guess what? If I don't like it, I'm stuck there with a motherfucking meatball sub with eggs on it. Throwing that away.
No, I ate it. Don't play with me. I'm not wasting food.
This
But
is
every time I go out
Sandwich with eggs on it. Hold on. I want to process that one. Meatball sandwich with eggs on it. Where did
meatball
that?
sub with eggs. I was thinking
What?
of a breakfast pizza, but in sandwich form with meatballs, and it didn't work. That's it.
Oh yeah, we
And
talked
no
about
story.
this before.
And no story. Every time I go out of state for a tournament, I always go, what's the local place people go to? What's a food I haven't tried? Let me go there. I'm not gonna go, hey, there go to Wendy's. Let me go to the Wendy's.
Food I
you went
haven't
to
tried.
You went to Texas and you didn't try anything remotely Texan?
Like what?
Barbecue.
Texas barbecue. Texas barbecue.
I've had barbecue.
Oh my Jesus! You went to Texas and I went to
I went to
Tennessee.
Texas for a con.
Yes.
Guess what I'm doing all day? I'm in line. And guess when I'm out of line? 9 o'clock. And what I'm gonna do and walk my balls over 2 miles up to a barbecue shop, or am I gonna go up the street to McDonald's?
This is
You cut me in on autograph time, and we don't do that here.
You are a monster, yo. The first place I went in Tennessee was a barbecue place.
BG?
Then I tried a local pizzeria down there. In Chicago,
That's
same.
great.
BG. I beg you, go to Japan. Leave his ass here.
He doesn't deserve it.
He doesn't.
He doesn't deserve the culture.
doesn't.
Where's BG? Oh, he went to Japan.
And just bring back as much fucking Japanese food as possible and just stock your damn house. Anything he buys, throw
Take
in the
away
trash.
the couch,
You will
everything.
try this.
Hot as wallet, hot as phone. Hey, what you eating today, DA?
He'll probably just walk
Walk
to
up
the
the street, go to that.
Yeah, he's just
Taco Bell.
he's fucking Flash. Oh my
Dude,
god.
it's
Okay, we
disgusting.
need we'll be on this all damn day. We need to
Piece of shit.
Yes, you are.
correct. Quit speaking in the third person.
When did you become right? When did you say a right thing? I'm going to Japan to eat McDonald's. Though they do have some weird sandwiches over there that
Yeah.
might be worth
I
it.
But he won't try them.
No. Hold on. Japanese McDonald's.
No. I'm not saying I'm not trying to like a new Doritos flavor, but things that I have not tried, like oysters, lobster, crab, I'm never gonna try that crap. But if it's just another combination of a burger, I'll rock that out. You're not grubbing at a fine dining establishment. You're there for the environment. You're not there to fill your belly. You go in there 25% full. You walking out freaking 60% full. You not grubbing. But you go to McDonald's to grub. It's two totally different things. It's two totally different objectives that's trying to be accomplished here.
I'm just imagining advertisements for McDonald's. McDonald's, you come here to grub.
I
You
mean,
acting like people wouldn't walk in like, I do come here to grub.
that's a good slogan, yo. It's not like you're hey, McDonald's, stuff the slop in your face.
No.
You come here to grub.
It's
I'm
like
just-
you know what you're here for.
I'm just
You here to
saying,
order
though,
a 20-piece and a burger.
like I can agree with that sentiment completely.
There are 3 numbers that you cannot wager on Jeopardy. 1488 for its white supremacist connotations, 666, and 69.
Nice.
I
So-
feel like Alan Trebek would have been cool with 69.
So,
Yeah.
like, can you do 6969?
Can you do 169, or is it just all 69 is just banned?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Like,
But
is it
can
like
you do 88?
Can you do 4? Why not 420? Oh, Jeopardy's slipping.
Cause yeah, like I want to know how specific that rule is. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Podcast of Stuff, episode 255 for real. Yeah, I kind of forgot last week. I forgot Ralph was working. Totally forgot Ralph was working. So yeah. Hey, we had a fun Smash stream. We made it work. You were happy from what I remember. Oh, let's see what setting. I love it when stuff changes and it doesn't tell me that it changed. Where are you at? Discord.
Did you have us mute?
No, it was inputs had changed. Try talking now. Nope. Oh, I know what it is. For some reason, Discord very recently has been like, every time I turn on or off like my mixer, it's like, hey, you want to switch audio sources? And sometimes it just does it. Let's see. Okay, you guys are going through there. Discord. There we go.
Never left.
We're good. All right, we're in.
Ralph, message. Probably gonna be late. It's 9:01.
You can't. It's you're already late.
Oh, see, Mike, you were talking about them going in on DA for his food take. They're going on you for your terrible hosting and
Technical difficulties.
big tech.
Oh boy.
You work in the industry. What are you doing?
Dude, this computer's been having issues. And
Oh,
that's
no.
it's been another thing, and I just don't want to get into that. I just fixed one thing. Finally, with that stupid EA account, found the damn
Was
email.
Was the EA account stupid, or were you?
I don't remember applying that account ever.
That's fair. Because if they gave me a live account, I wouldn't know what it is.
Like, I don't know if it was just like at some point it was just something applied, like, just, on its own, automatically. Don't remember. But yeah, finally figure out my stupid EA thing. I have Dead Space 3 now.
Hey.
Amongst other games that I was like, okay, now that I have this, what's on here? Oh, there's a lot of cool stuff on here.
There's so many good things on there.
Like, I mean, the two like best co-op games of the past like 5 years, A Way Out and It Takes Two, snag those. So those are out there for us to play.
Good stuff.
But yes, your boy won the Super Bowl. It's what we were talking about before.
Big Stafford. Big Matt Staff. Yeah, he's also got a little bit of controversy.
Uh-oh.
Because no, it's not even anything bad. It's just it looks bad on him until you realize what the story is. So during the celebration, the parade of the Super Bowl for the Rams, one of the women photographers were taking pictures on a high stage, and she did not see the edge and just fell off, fractured her spine. And Stafford, instead of looking over and seeing if she's okay, made a face like, ooh, and then walked away. So it looks like he's not trying to help this lady, when in actuality, he was so drunk. His wife said, do not look over the edge, because she didn't want him to go tumbling. Instead, go get the medical staff, and that's what he went to go do. But
Gotcha.
the image only looks like he went, ooh, and looked away. So everybody was like, Stafford can't even help this poor lady, make sure she's okay. So yeah, that was a little bit of controversy for him. Beyond that, consummate football professional. Matthew Stafford, get in there. And these bum Lions, I swear to God, I hate this organization. I hate the Fords. I hate everybody in the front office. How did we have this guy for 12 years and not win a playoff game? Not the Super Bowl, a playoff game. And this isn't even like we've had bad teams. We've had an all-time great defense. We had one of, if not the best wide receiver in history. With Stafford throwing to him, with complementary pieces. How did we not put it together? The Lions suck, and I will be rooting for them next year. Did I bet on the game? No. I thought about it, but if I were to ever bet on those types of games, I would do parlays instead of just like $20 for the Rams to win, and you win maybe $40 if they're the underdogs.
Is sports betting allowed in Michigan?
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Online betting is stupid allowed in Michigan. I would rather do a parlay where it's like who catches the first pass, touchdown. Does this person catch multiple touchdowns, and you get all of that? You put in $20. You might end up with $6,000 if you hit everything right. I'd rather a coin flip like that, like multiple coin flips for a big one, as opposed to putting in $20 and getting $24 back if I win.
Mm-hmm. I have no idea about Ohio if it's allowed, just because casinos are a somewhat recent thing for Ohio, just because all the states around Ohio lobbied so hard for us to not get casinos because it would
Really?
take away. Yeah, because it would take away business from them. Everyone from
Oh, you know
Ohio
what?
went to the
That's
other
fair.
states.
I don't think anybody would leave Michigan stuff because they've got, you know, MGM. I mean, just downtown Detroit is littered with casinos.
Yeah.
You
Well,
can
now
leave
there's a
casino,
big
go
one
across
in-
the street and go to another casino.
Yeah, now there's a big one in Cleveland. There's one in Columbus, not downtown, but in Columbus. But yeah, like all the major cities now have them.
Triton, I didn't get scammed. I got robbed. There's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry.
A scam is when you put something in and you believe there's going to be a reward just based on your investment.
Like
Robbery,
NFTs.
yeah, like NFTs. You buy an NFT, you sit on the NFT and just wait for it to get in value, but you don't realize it's just a scam of people artificially inflating the cost of NFTs. So eventually, it looks like the market is super healthy. It's just like the scams with collector's items, where like a video game, like a Mario game, would go for like 1.4 million. When really it's just the company that put it up for auction, selling it for 1.1 million. So when the person buys it, they gotta buy it for more than that. So yeah, no, that's a scam. Robbed is what I have right now. Trying to have 10,000 points.
Speaking of NFTs and scams, did you see that just today $1.7 million in NFTs were stolen in a phishing attack on OpenSeas?
Oh yeah, I did see that. Oh, it was delicious.
Are we
Just-
supposed to feel bad or something?
No.
No, the 8 Bros want you to feel bad. It's like, it's my investment. I put everything into this, and then someone just stole everything.
Shame.
Shame.
Yeah.
Shrug shoulders. Sorry.
It's like there should be security around this. It's like no. That's what you guys like about NFTs and the blockchain so much is that
That's
it's its
what's
own.
so funny about it.
You know, at
wanted
OpenSeas, there's a reason behind that name.
They wanted a decentralized monetary platform. They got it, and then they went, where's all the security and the regulations and stuff to prevent these types of things? This is exactly what you lobbied against, sir. Or madam. Or them. Or they. Whoever.
Or scum.
No, all scum. There's no or there. NFTs are a
boy.
fucking scam, and every gaming company trying to push it is bums.
And
money
almost
to be
immediately
made and they
walking
wanna
it
make
back.
But how is there money to be made in gaming NFTs?
Because people are going to buy it.
Sadly.
It's just that simple. You can't refute it.
Okay, I can't refute that people would buy gaming NFTs, but let's say there's 1,000 made, and they sell for officially 300 each. Let's say that's a profit of, let's just say 100 per one. You're getting what, a $30,000 or $300,000 profit? You'll make that through monetization, through cosmetics and all types of shit.
Sure, but you can also make it here as well. Nobody's going to say no to, hey, you want $5 right now? Nobody's going to be like, no, I don't want $5. Everybody's going to be like, yeah,
You
I'll take
wouldn't
$5.
pause if a stranger came up to you and went, "Do you want $5?"
I would ask, obviously, if there's any catches
That,
or
but
anything.
that's not what the NFT bros are doing. They're just going,
Yes,
"Oh,
sir."
okay, I will take that."
They know what they're getting into, and if they don't know what they're getting into, they shouldn't have that money.
But they don't. That's why
then they shouldn't have that money.
they shouldn't, but they do. That's why so often you'll see. You saw that long Twitter link of the guy was just like, "Oh wait, I thought I owned the image. What do I own?" Like they don't understand what they own.
What do I have? What is this? Am I being scammed?
Oh boy. Alrighty. So, of course, our weekly reminder, Black Lives Matter, Stop Asian Hate. Get your vaccines and boosters. And I'm still going to say keep wearing your masks. Apparently, the rest of the United States is starting to say, nah,
Yeah, you're
Yes,
fine.
please.
Unless, you're at a fighting game tournament, then we should all just not have to vaccine or wear masks or anything.
Oh boy, that sounds like sounds like it's coming from somewhere.
Combo Breaker, one of the largest fighting game tournaments in the world, absolutely said, hey, vaccines, boosters, masks through the entire event. Mandatory. Period. We don't care. And people were just like, well, I'm not going. I thought we could do it. I thought this was America. I thought we had the freedom of choice and all this stuff, and talking about boycotting. You can't go. Why are you boycotting it? So it was this huge controversy. People talking about, I'm retired until this nonsense stops. What nonsense? The health of people? Dude, I straight up just stopped following, muted a bunch of people that I was mutually following. And they unfollowed me too. I just straight up told them, block me if you want. I'm tired of this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done with the niceties when it comes to this. I'm done with these stupid truckers in Canada.
Oh, yeah.
God, what is wrong with people? So, when black people and other cultures and other races were protesting the systemic racism of minorities, it was like, what are you doing these illegal protests for? This is awful. This is un-American. But all of a sudden, these truckers are heroes because they don't want to get a shot, even though they're harassing people, they're assaulting people, they're wishing death on people. One just outright said, I'm a white supremacist and proud of it, but they're heroes because they align with what you think is the correct term or the correct course of what the country should be. North America is finished. Give me to Europe. Give me to Denmark.
Any of the like Norse countries, that'd be cool. There's some really cool sites in like Sweden and Norway. Yeah, the one thing that I saw of that whole trucker thing is apparently counter protests for the truckers. People are using Little V's cover of Ram Ranch and blasting it at them. Which if you've never heard that Little V cover, it's like almost like half improv. It doesn't really like have like meter or structure. It's really funny. Go and watch it. Don't just say no. Yeah, I mean there's some crap going on in England as well. That's true.
There's crap going on in all of countries, but I don't think there are as many countries and or continents that is as stupid as America/North America.
Japan got their own problems, but they're constantly just like, yo, it's time for a state of emergency.
Hey, yeah, it's time for a lockdown. 2 weeks.
They constantly do that.
New Zealand, same.
New Zealand, dude. When I saw the list of like COVID deaths since Omicron came out, and I saw some places in triple digits, 4 digits, worse. And then I see in the UK, the US, in 6-digit territory. It's like, what are we doing?
Don't let Mexico has different problems.
I wouldn't go to Mexico simply because of cartel stuff down there. They're
Yes.
crazy with that shit.
And you don't speak the language.
I wouldn't care about that. I care about the cartel.
I aggressively would.
You don't want to offend somebody, the wrong person.
No. Can't ask for directions, can't apologize, can't do nothing.
When you go to Mexico, the people have the advice, hey, yo, if you're going to a resort in Mexico, do not leave that resort of Mexico. Because all it takes is like 4 blocks in one direction, and you're close to a beheading. They're crazy. So yeah, they got their own problem.
All right. So
Before
going
we go
on.
into any news
Go
stories,
ahead.
real quick. Pizza Popolis shut down.
All of them?
No, the one downtown in Greentown.
Oh, Jesus. wow. You know what? Probably because they don't have a lot of foot traffic and stuff.
That's what it is. They were just like, we got 400 seats and lunchtime is dead.
Yeah,
Oh,
that sucks.
no. It's such a good pizza place. Dude, if the
mean,
one in
there's-
Detroit closed and the one in Toledo probably closed.
Likely.
Who's going in downtown Toledo? Oh, that sucks.
As a Pizza Populous is a very, very good Chicago-style deep dish pizza place in downtown Detroit that every time we go up to Youmacon, the con in Detroit, we always stop in there and get some pizza because it's delicious.
There's I should get closer to the mic. I had to plug in my mouse. There's a video of us showcasing the pizza and eating it. So
God, that's over a decade old, isn't it, that video?
yeah,
Close to
dude,
it.
it's so old. Those were some good times. They're never coming back because y'all won't get them in vaccine.
Mm-hmm. All right. So we have like 2-ish weeks worth of news because of aforementioned last week not having a podcast. So trying to blitz through most of this. So the Nintendo Direct, we never actually kind of talked about any of the stuff. So I'm just going to blitz through some of the big things. Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. So a Warriors game based on Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Looks like an AU storytelling like the Breath of the Wild Hyrule Warriors was. Little trailer for Advance Wars, the reboots. Mario Strikers, a new Mario Strikers, looks really good.
Real good.
No, they didn't show off Daisy at all, and I'm concerned. I'm very concerned.
That should be the man.
Because that's
Always
like
Daisy.
some of the best voice clips you will ever hear out of that character came from the first Mario Strikers. Showed off a trailer for Splatoon 3 for the Salmon Run mode. Looks all right. There's some remakes of different games coming out. Assassin's Creed: The Ezio Collection, Force Unleashed, Chrono Cross, which I'm excited for. And then we got a trailer for Kirby and the Forgotten Land where they showed off Mouthful mode.
Oh, dude, it was
horrible.
memed within 40 seconds.
It's
People were like, my kid had nightmares over it.
No, I completely understand because it's like, okay, you would think that he puts the car in his mouth and then it's just like, if the footage went on for like 5 more seconds, he would fully transform. But they just stopped like mid transformation. Like, this is cool. Like, no, finish the transformation. This isn't completed. So you got vending machines and
the vending
big
machine one.
fans.
I like the vending
The
machine
vending
one.
machine is cool, but the car is just like this should not be the one that y'all started off with.
I'm trying to think. So there's there's the cone, there was the forklift, the like paraglider, whatever that was. Yeah. I'd like it's one of those things where it looks so stupid that I think it wraps around for me liking it because it's so stupid. Like I view the Tesla Cybertruck in the same way. But yeah, I mean everything else about that game looks amazing. But yeah, that was just like, all right, Nintendo. But you know what though? Like I almost like, how many of these types of things has Nintendo done where it's just like it's something so out there or so weird that it just instantly becomes social media marketing, like that. Bowsette comes to mind.
I mean, that wasn't on purpose. This is
Well-
clearly on purpose.
I'm just saying that they do this a lot. I feel like they do it a lot more consistently than other companies.
I feel like they don't do it a lot. They just do something and everybody runs with it. I don't know if they're
You think
like,
it's more coincidence?
yeah, I don't know if they're doing
don't know, it's happened
strategic
so much,
meetings
though.
of just like I'll tell you one where it was absolutely done on purpose, and that was the trailer for Smash Bros. Where they had no music. They clearly just wanted people to put their own music to it so they could do their own thing with it.
Mm-hmm.
Kirby car, I don't think they were like, yo, this is gonna get the internet a buzzing.
a crown that turns somebody into a princess? I mean, because Bowsette wasn't even them.
True.
Yeah, I think that was just the pure, like, the internet just ran with it. Some of these things, I think, it's just Nintendo is such a focal point for, like, the internet culture, where it's just like, it is what it is.
Triton is
Nintendo
debatable.
absolutely knows about the internet, Triton, because like a couple months after the Bowsette thing happened, they changed the crown's description. It was just like, only Toadette can wear this crown. So it's just like, kill that noise.
Oh boy. So other announcements. Portal 1 and 2 remakes. Live Alive, which is a like 2.5D RPG. It was made only for Japan audiences. It's coming to the West. Looks very Octopath Traveler. Looks pretty good. Nintendo Switch Sports. Did anyone do the beta this weekend?
Oh, that was this weekend? Huh.
Yep, it ended already.
Huh. Interesting.
But yeah, that's just, we'll probably end up playing that. I'm assuming there's online multiplayer. I got to figure out a
If it's
setup to
not-
where I can like really stand up and get into it.
If it's not online multiplayer, they have fumbled the easiest bag in history.
What extra? They just did a beta. Of course, it's online multiplayer. I'm stupid. So yeah, I'll just have to figure out a setup. I know a couple of people on one of my streams. I think Jet and Triton were talking about it, or Beef as well. So I have no idea if you actually did play it, Triton. Another trailer for Triangle Strategy. Some new stuff for Metroid Dread in a free update. Apparently now we have a sub goal for me playing the Dread mode, the one hit and you die mode.
It's not gonna be entertaining.
You know what?
Because you're gonna last a minute 20. And that's just gonna be the run, and then by the end you're gonna get 3 minutes, and it's just gonna be like, hope that was money you were worth it.
Well, I mean, there's still like the save points and stuff like that. So it's like you get to a point, you save. It's just if you get hit by anything, you die.
How long do you believe you would last?
I
Do
feel
you
like
think
I
you
could.
would get to 2 save points by the end of the string?
Yes. The save points are
Okay.
pretty liberal in those games.
Okay.
Bosses, that's a different story about me actually facing bosses. Just because, like, the Emmys, like, going into the those areas, they grab you once, then you're potentially dead. So, like, honestly, they're the least of my worries. It's everything else in the game that becomes infinitely more scary. So, yeah, there's that. They showed off Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings, which is Mother 1. Earthbound is Mother 2, is coming to the SNES marketplace thing. People were expecting, it's like, oh, is it Mother 3? They're going to do Mother 3. And then they don't show it. Just the biggest cock tease.
They're gonna sell that separately to y'all, and y'all are gonna buy it.
They know people want
Honestly,
it.
this is probably just like, let's get the first 2 games out there for people to play, and then next year, Mother 3. And honestly, like, I could totally imagine them doing like, like they did with Live Alive, like a true remake of Mother 3. The Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Edition DLC, where we're getting 48 new tracks from various Mario Party games in its history. I saw, like, a lot of people were pissed that it wasn't a new Mario Kart game. A lot of people. But, like, I don't know. Like, this game is already really good, and adding more to that game, I feel like, is really good. It's just like people want new shiny,
Yeah, that's basically what it is. They want it to feel fresh with new mechanics, so they want new shiny, even if it's way less courses than what they're getting now, even if it's way less characters than what they have now. They want the new thing.
Yeah.
Even though, like, if Mortal Kombat 11 was good, I wouldn't care about Mortal Kombat 12. I could wait on it. I want Mortal Kombat 12 because 11 is not good.
Mm-hmm.
But MK, I'm not MK. Don't ever hit that.
You know what I'm
Even
saying?
you're doing
You
it.
messed up.
That's only because I already was talking about MK.
Mm.
But Mario Kart 8 is so good that you can sit on it for a long time and just get new content for it and be good.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Why play
I think
Mario-
we just answered it. Mario Kart 8 is really good. Multiplayer
Yeah,
on it
like-
is actually very fun.
If we played through all the stages of the latest Mario Party and then they were like, okay, here's 4 more stages, I'd be like, cool. Because the Mario Party we have right now is really good.
Mm-hmm.
But if it was a Mario Party, I'd be like, no, you're putting a Band-Aid on something, give me the new thing that might be good. Or fix the current thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like Final Fantasy 14. Fix the
Yeah. And just like you just said you've beaten all of Mario Kart, but there's going to be 48 new courses to master, you know? It's a lot. I think more than might be in the game currently. There's like 4 times. It might be close to that currently. There's a lot.
Cheap too.
Yeah. 24 for all of them. $24, I think.
Yeah, 24.99, 25 bucks. Or with the super expansive play of whatever.
Mm-hmm. I don't wanna. And then the last announcement was Xenoblade Chronicles 3 coming out at the end of this year, I believe. But yeah, like it ties into the previous 2 just by virtue of like the title image has stuff from the previous 2 games. I love me some Xenoblade, so I'm very excited about that. Right, moving right along.
I just can't get into Xenoblade. I'm sorry.
You and your turn-based.
I need some turn. I don't even need my turn base. Just make the action.
Sounds like
base-
you do.
Make the action base fun enough, and I'm in there. I like Scarlet Nexus. Yeah, just make it fun, and I'm good with you. But if I'd rather you turn base me.
Okay, so let's see. Is there any other gaming news? There's all of this, like, all this is like movie stuff. Okay. Horizon Forbidden West is out. I've not played it yet. I actually never played the DLC of Zero Dawn. So
Frozen Wildlands or whatever.
yeah, and I figure that probably has at least a little bit of story relevance. So I'm gonna play that before I actually pick up Forbidden West. But that is out, getting seemingly very good reviews.
Oh, people big mad. They
About
don't
what?
know what women look like.
Just
Oh, when they zoomed in and saw the little hairs on the chin, it was just like, why is this in my? I was like, oh my goodness.
Why does she have a beard?
women have hair on their face.
People just like, well, good job saying that you've never seen a woman up close.
Yeah. I was told by Gavin that 2 and 1 are bad, so no thanks. Xenoblade? Whoa. Xenoblade 1 is a top 10 RPG of all time.
Oh, it's crazy good.
2? Sure. I'll give you. I'll give Gavin that. 1? I will not take that slander. At all.
Well, Gavin doesn't like Chain of Memories, so Gavin's tastes are questionable.
That's the one I like the most. And that's another thing. I like Chain of Memories, Mike. That card system is God tier.
Well, next Smash stream, we'll interrogate him. All right. Movie Pass is kind of returning. I didn't look too far into it. I'm assuming BG did.
Yeah. There's not too much new info right now. Oh, they're heavy in the Web3 space though. But essentially it's gonna be through credits as opposed to just a free ticket. So let's say a standard movie at like before 5 p.m. is 8 credits. depending on your tier, you might get 15 credits, 20 credits, 30 credits a month, what have you. So yeah, depending on when you see the movies, you might be able to do several a week. You might be able to only do like 3 a month. But you can watch ads to increase your credits. But
And you better watch them ads.
but to make sure you're watching them, eye tracking technology right in your face, baby.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
they're tracking your eyes to make sure. They put it out front. They were just like, it will watch your eyes to make sure you're watching the ads and not just playing them on your phone. But I feel like you could record yourself like playing a video game, and just put it up to your phone up to the screen afterwards, and just do that for life.
True.
I'm sure there's some way around
Oh yeah,
it.
people will game it for sure.
Hey, max free Frosties.
True.
I'm ready to get banned by Movie Pass. How do you have 9,000 credits, sir? I watch a lot of ads.
Oh boy. So that is happening. Let's see here.
Which part needs an explanation? The eye? So essentially, they want to make sure you're actually watching it. So picture like watching a movie if above the movie there was a camera. And every time you looked at your phone, it wouldn't say you were watching the movie. So you might actually watch like 50 minutes of an hour and a half movie. So you will only get credited with that 50 minutes as opposed to the whole hour and a half. It's just to make sure you're watching the ads and not just leaving your phone on overnight to let it play.
Exactly, because
Just to get the credits.
in order to watch the ads, you'll need to give your device, like the app, access to your device's camera.
Yeah.
And yeah, they'll be tracking your eyes. All right. Moving on, we just a lot of movie and TV news as well as trailer stuff. Bunch of Sonic stuff. Sonic 3 already announced. Seems like the logo might be hinting at Shadow. Maybe. Don't know.
I can see Shadow. Where's Amy?
Red and black.
That's what we need.
Yeah, who knows? And then they also announced that there's going to be a Knuckles Paramount Plus show with Idris Elba reprising his
I
role.
don't need it.
They've effectively announced Sonic 3 and Knuckles, which super intentional, of course. And then during the Super Bowl, they showed off another teaser that there's a lot of stuff that they're pulling from the games. They have Master Emerald, they got the Death Egg, they are going hard with pulling stuff from the games, which I'm happy about.
Oh yeah, it's time, fans. You're gonna get everything you want.
Mm-hmm.
I just hope it's not a Mortal Kombat Annihilation thing where it's just like it's you're just trying to placate to fans.
I'm hoping not. It doesn't look like that from the trailers. It actually looks good. So here's hoping. Fingers crossed.
What does the Mortal Kombat Annihilation trailer look like?
I don't know. I was too young and didn't care about Mortal Kombat.
I was young and I cared about Mortal Kombat. The first game I ever owned.
Let's see. So next up, it was announced that in the Halo TV show that they will reveal Master Chief's face, but who the F cares? It's an alternate universe. It's not the same dude. So
yeah, I don't know why that would be a line of like clap, please clap.
That trailer
Yeah.
also does not look very good.
like some of the stuff looks okay, but then of course, you know, the Chevy that's on an alien planet 500 years in the future and some other stuff. But yeah, just how they are angling the story, I really don't like it. It's unfortunate. And then people are just pissed about how Cortana looks, but it's like, all right, that's you're just sad you aren't getting sexy AI lady. Let's be real here. They showed off a new trailer for Doctor Strange during the Super Bowl as well, with a little hint of a bunch of different characters are going to be in. Seemingly Patrick Stewart coming. They didn't announce who he's coming back is, but we can all assume it's probably Professor Xavier. They showed off.
I don't know why you would say that with the sign spoiler for people that are media dark on it.
I'm stupid. I'm sorry.
Even when I announced it on Facebook, I was like, "You're hyped for a potentially returning character." But there's you've already said it. So there's speculation that it's the Illuminati, which is
Yes.
like Professor X, Reed Richards, blah blah blah. If I get a Reed Richards, I'm gonna scream like a schoolgirl. I loves me some Mr. Fantastic.
There's been like people are analyzing the poster for characters and stuff too, and there was there's been some actors that have come out and said my character is not in the movie. I promise you, he's not in the movie. And it's just like after the Andrew Garfield debacle, it's like shut up.
Like, okay, don't even ask, because you're
Yeah.
not gonna get a straight answer, so it's not even a point.
Yeah. So that comes out.
Oh, Mike, I got some bad news. The Mortal Kombat Annihilation trailer did not look that bad.
Oh, it looked terrible. What are you talking about?
The visuals are
Well,
terrible.
yeah, that's the problem.
But I'm talking about the trailer itself.
I mean, they're not star wiping if that's what you're saying.
It looked action packed and like high adrenaline.
Yeah, I just I don't know. But let's see what else. This one came out of nowhere.
I hope
God.
going back to that, I hope it's not Patrick Stewart, because he was just like, I'm so proud of my performance in Logan. I want that to just be the end. And same thing with Hugh Jackman. Just like, hey, let Logan just be the end of it. I don't need a cameo in Deadpool. I don't need a whole new thing. in
Hugh
any of
Jackman has said he would do a cameo in
this.
Deadpool.
Come
though.
on now, end it.
Yeah, I mean, we shall see. It seems like they're, it's Multiverse of Madness, so there's seemingly going to be pulling in a bunch of people, or trying to anyways. What the hell? Why did you start playing?
Oh, Mike.
My
Oh,
phone
Michael.
literally, without doing anything, just started playing. That was weird.
Oh, Michael.
Anyways, next up we have something completely out of left field. A Spider-Man No Way Home-esque collab with Blue's Clues.
It's hype.
All
I haven't
three
watched-
hosts, Steve, Joe, and the current host Josh, are combining their powers for a Blue's Clues movie.
They know what they're doing.
I haven't seen it since Steve, and I'm watching this. Like
I
day
am
one.
too. I'm kind of hyped for
crazy.
this.
Cause they were just like, hey, they brought them all together. They took some pictures. They did a little Twitter video, and it blew up. And then they were on parades and floats and stuff. They were like, oh, people want this, huh? oh, okay, we can do this.
Yeah, I'm unironically excited for this movie.
Yeah, it's no irony there.
Yeah, I watched it a bunch as a kid. I love Steve. Bring it on. We got there was an announcement that there's going to be a new season of Stranger Things, and it is going to be, speaking of things that are going to end, the last season, which, yeah, like most of the air quotes kids are like in the early 20s at this point.
Yeah, get them out of here.
Yeah. So things will be
Something else is ending. I'm very sad about. Season 3 of Atlanta is coming out, and then later on this year, season 4 starts, and season 4 is the last season.
yeah,
And I'm big sad about it because it's clearly just scheduling stuff.
Mhm.
Donald Glover, everybody in that show has blown up. So it's just like, we can't just shoot a TV show for FX once a year. Sorry.
Yeah. Moving right along. Other
Stranger
stuff.
Things is fine.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
I
It's not something I
enjoyed the
seek out, but I
first-
enjoy it when I watch it.
I enjoyed the first 2 seasons, and then after that, it was just like, it's fine.
Did DA start Yakuza Kiwami 2 yet?
No, I have not.
Good man.
What are you playing right now? Nothing?
I would rather not say.
Oh, no.
No,
For-
because I'm gonna get yelled at.
Borderlands?
PlayStation Plus had the one shot of Borderlands.
Of course!
It's like, hey, it's free, and
How do you like it?
oh, really good.
Of course it is.
It's really, really
You
good.
got one person in your corner. One
Has
person.
there ever been a Borderlands thing where you're like, this
Nope.
is just bad?
Nope, I am a big smelly mark.
Is like Borderlands like parallel with Time Junk for you? It's just like
There's something about it. It's the number go up RPG thing where you're getting better, and I'm like, I love just getting better.
I don't even know if that's the thing because I think I just love the world and the story because Tales from the Borderlands,
It's really, really good.
that was great. I'd call it the best Telltale's game.
okay. If Borderlands, that's okay. All right. Ezra forgives you. Let's see. We got now that he's been, shown to be coming back as Daredevil, Charlie Cox is just like, I want to play this character until I die. Like he is all in on this character, which actually transitioned. Go ahead.
You got Disney and Marvel money. Why not?
Yeah.
And
And he
shut
just-
your mouth and just do your job, Gina Carano.
Evangeline Lilly, Shuri.
Yeah. He just likes the character too. So I think it's just like it's
And
it's
people love him as the character.
yeah, it's just everything is good about it. He's in a good situation. Him and Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin. But that transitions into something a little sad. All of the Marvel Netflix shows are going off of Netflix in March. And there is no announcement of if they're going to go back up anywhere else.
Yeah, I can see that because they are produced by Netflix. Unless Marvel's just like, Disney's just like, we will buy out the brand.
Mm-hmm.
But
Which
other than that, it might just be done.
Yeah, which is
And this is
unfortunate.
the scary thing about only digital.
Yeah.
Because if you have physical copies of those DVDs, you can, hey, it's not on Netflix anymore, but I still can watch them whenever I want legally. And if I can't, what am I gonna do? And I think those are the times where people are more understanding of piracy when something is not readily available legally to consume.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't look like the... Okay. There's seemingly Blu-rays of at least Daredevil. I
So,
just
buy
I
it.
just looked it up. Yeah, there's one on Etsy, which is, that's not that's someone that probably just literally pirated all of the seasons off of Netflix, burned them onto a Blu-ray, and is selling it for $75 on Etsy. Probably illegal. Most definitely illegal. So you could do that, I guess. But yeah, that's unfortunate.
how can you get look at that lawsuit Nintendo did to that pirate dude and just go, yeah, I'm gonna sell some intellectual properties.
Yeah. Just street corner. Opens up the jacket. It's just Blu-rays. Got a little Daredevil here. Moving right along, we got. Did anyone else besides me and then Ralph, I guess, watch the Boba Fett finale? I'm assuming you two didn't.
I did.
Oh.
Oh,
And
Well,
It-
was
it-
really bad.
I won't call it bad. It's just like
Mike,
It-
how many
the
times
begin- the
did they
beginning-
stand directly in front of that thing and talk where they just were not shooting? How many times did the Rancor beat on the thing's chest as it actively does not shoot? What was that time where Mandalorian, the robot's leg is directly on his armor and nothing else, and his leg isn't crushed or anything? The man gets freeform flung through stone, gets up fine. He gets in elbow dropped through a building by the Rancor. He's fine. What? They're getting shot up and they're falling down like anything is happening. They're wearing Vescar. It's not doing anything to them. Why was it a big moment where it's like, oh, the people are coming to help them as they're getting shot up? What's happening? There's nothing happening there, but bullets are bouncing off of theirs. Or are they feeling the force of... No, it's not. It's a lot wrong.
hey, Mike, was it kind of hype?
yes.
All right. Good. Good. Good.
So the thing that I was going to say was that the first like 2/3 ish of the series was a Boba Fett show, but then it just became a prequel to Mandalorian season 3, and that's the biggest thing. It's just like, here, title character, forget title character. Yeah, he's in the last episode, but it just completely kind of went off the rails in terms of a Boba Fett show.
Someone said the funniest thing about the show I've seen, and it was just like they wish that Boba Fett was a lot more ruthless. They didn't sign up for the Buddy Fett show. And I was like, that's good. That's good. Cause we're Blue Man Group. What was his name?
Blue Man? What?
The blue guy at the last episode, Cad Bane,
Cad Bane, yeah.
Cad Bane. When he shows up, Boba Fett just goes, "If you're looking for a job, you're too late." It's like, well, you're supposed to be a crime lord. But yeah, it's just people were like, they wish that he was a lot more ruthless, and going back to Tamara Morrison, just going, I want it to be a lot more mysterious and just I'm talking way too much, and it's the demystification of characters that's a big problem.
Yeah. Because like people loved Boba Fett so much because he didn't do enough, or he wasn't explored enough for people to potentially hate him before the show.
Neo's the best character because she basically can't be ruined.
In Ruby.
Yes.
Moving right along. Loki season 2 is happening. Owen Wilson is coming back. Sure. I don't know. Like, I guess they're going to go more into Kang, I guess.
It's multiverse and time junk.
Yeah.
They can do anything.
There's so many avenues.
True. So there's that. Did you guys see the trailer for Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you this. It looks pretty good.
It's pretty good. Not the hugest fan of one of the animation styles, but hey, you know what? They're trying some stuff.
Yep, it's different. Obviously, it's like that's very much kind of going for the Roger Rabbit, Who Framed Roger Rabbit type of thing, amongst other stuff. It definitely has that whole thing of just like, let's just get names and shove them in the voice roles, which is a little annoying. And they just have Seth Rogen as a Viking. He literally does the
Who
damn
does that?
laugh.
Who does that do anything for? Like, as a kid, don't care. And as a parent, are you going to go, oh, little Timmy, we weren't going to go see this movie you really wanted to see, but I hear Seth Rogen, so I guess we'll go see it.
Yeah, I don't know. But looks interesting, to say the least. Going through that. Has anyone here watched Bel Air?
No, I refuse.
Okay, just
I refuse at the moment. Eventually, maybe I will, just because so many black people hate it, and I am all for that.
yeah, it's just like
what are they saying about it?
Because it's not what they wanted, which was a modern day, basically remake of Bel Air. It's much more of a drama. They're like, it
was marketed as that.
But that's not what they want.
Didn't
It's besmirching the name of Bel Air.
I mean, was it really that good to begin with?
No.
Okay then. Well, okay. The
But it
Fresh
was
Prince
good.
of Bel Air, Triton. Don't worry about it. You're way too young for that.
They're basically going, this Game of Thrones in the Fresh Prince universe. Dude.
there is a
Carlton
slew of 90s sitcoms that Triton is just not aware of. You didn't
Yeah.
know Full House.
And you know what? For the most part, it's not worth knowing about. Oh, he knows Fresh Prince.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not awesome. It's not awesome.
Just interesting direction, I guess is the word that they went with it.
An interesting reimagination of it.
Yeah. Then the last couple things I have are while there's no trailer, they showed off some images of the Black Adam movie amongst some other DC movies that are coming out. Dr. Fate looks real good.
Oh, dude. Pierce is killing it.
Yeah. The suit looks good. He always has a commanding presence in whatever dang role he's in. So, but yeah, I can't wait to see more of this movie. It's shaping up to kind of look pretty good. And then the last trailer that came out was the Buzz trailer.
I have not seen a single second of the Buzz Lightyear.
Really?
What? Have you not even heard the Starman remix that they?
No.
You are El Bomo Magni.
Why do I need to know about the toy?
That's not what we're talking about.
No, that's what I'm saying. Why do I need to know about the man behind the toy? Why would I give a
It's another character.
I'm in the same boat because there's really no reason. Yeah, I don't, because it's either there's only two options that's gonna happen. Number one, he's gonna hop into a time portal and go back in the '60s, and thus that's gonna be the reason why they're gonna be around in the '90s with toys and stuff, because he's gonna be an actual person telling his story, and then they're gonna make a movie about that. Or it's gonna be hey, the movie's gonna go on, and then it's just the very end, like the end credits is gonna pull back, and it's gonna be Andy watching it in the movie theater.
Yeah, I think it's just like the character in that universe. Like, there's a show in that universe. It was a Buzz Lightyear show, and they made an action figure out of it.
cool?
Yeah, so I want no part of this. Except for that Starman cover. Hurry up and release that. I don't know what the f they doing. Because they put it back in this one, and I'm like, okay, so y'all know. So just how about y'all just put it on something? I will purchase it. I'm not a big, I'll purchase it, man. But I'll purchase it, and we can go about our day, all right? But they ain't even trying that. Nobody's helping me.
Well, yeah,
I'm
it's
sick
just-
of it.
It's as soon as that movie comes out, there's going to be a whole soundtrack that you're going to need to purchase in order to get that one song.
No, you could probably buy the single for 99 cents
Maybe.
somewhere. I'm sure Amazon does it.
But that is about all I had that I could find, at least for new stuff, unless any of y'all have anything. Hey, remember when Ralph said he was going to be a bit late? Probably.
All late. What did I don't think I watched it. Oh, the new Scream movie. The new Scream movie is pretty good.
What else came out? The Uncharted
The
movie
new
came
Texas
out.
Chainsaw. That movie is a movie.
That's next on my docket.
It is a film. Think about everything that could happen in a slasher, and it more than likely does.
That's
There's
probably why some people are like, yeah, it's really good.
Nothing extraordinary about it. Nothing remarkable. It's not doing anything bad nor good. It's just doing it.
Hey, I don't know anything about that Dark Viper Penguin Zero thing. I purposely didn't do it so I could hear it and get my first reaction.
I do.
There you go.
It's a big reaction thing that's been going on. It started off with an individual by the name of Hassan Piker.
I know Hassan.
Is not a very good streamer from what I've seen.
Oh, bruh. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, so his whole thing is, if this is the person I'm thinking of, he'll stream like 14 hours a day.
Yes, that's the guy.
And it's like, okay, I understand that there are times where you aren't going to be watching the video during that time. But I can't remember what content creator it was I watched recently where they were like, yeah, they featured my video and they didn't really react to it. They just...
Yeah, that's where it's going on. That was
Okay.
JXC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keep going.
So Hassan would just wholesale either get up or just eat food and just let the video play. And people were just like, well, dude, you're just letting people's content play on your stream and you're getting money and recognition from it. You're not putting links in the chat. You're not shouting people out. Anything, really.
How many people are going to go to that video now that they've seen the video through you?
Yeah. When Hassan watched Jay's video, he was just like, hey, on Twitter, I noticed that somebody watched my video because normally it gets about 50 videos an hour, and then it got 200 views an hour. I mean, 50 views an hour, then it got 200 views an hour. So it was just a dude that's getting 40,000 viewers a stream bumped it up 200 views in an hour, and that was about it. And that's like, well, that's because he watched the full video, and then near the end, when Jay was just like, "Hey, I'm working on these videos," he just cut it off without even like shouting them out or going, "Hey, go to this channel." Hey, listen to the very end where he goes, "Here's all my links and stuff, and here's what I'm going." Just completely cut it off, so nobody really knew unless you knew. You know, when it pauses, sometimes the title will come up or something like that. So people are like, "Well, dude, you suck." Especially Jay. Jay did a video on it, and
This video was real good.
it was really, really good because it's gummy stuff where you just sit there and let stuff just play, like the Jinx stuff where he's not saying anything. It's like, what? This isn't.
And Jay, like, I think Jay would have had a lot less of a problem if the dude was actually commentating and
that's what
reacting.
He was like, "Hey, just commentate, transform it in any sort of way. Don't just because there's no difference between this and you just uploading my video. If you're just gonna say one thing, if you're gonna actively just get up and walk away, and then come back and say one thing." So Hassan responded, you know, "Hey, I'm streaming all day. React harder. I can't react harder. If I got something to say, I'll say it." Then Penguin Zero responded to that like, you know, you're not really. That's not how this works, because Penguin Zero is a reactor himself, and he said that there's been times where he has not responded fully in a way that is transformative enough. There's been times where he has, so he knows both ends of the spectrum. And he goes, what Hassan doing isn't really exactly what's going on. And then I think it was Dark Cypher that was first. Dark Viper that was first. It was just like all reactors are bad. He had like a quote that was something like, if you're in a club with a reactor, cover your drinks because they're gonna act for consent later.
So he basically
Yeah, I know.
insinuated
Yeah,
the
I
act of-
understand.
Yes. So and then Penguin Zero went back on that, and it was just a back and forth with that, and they were responding to each other's video. It was a whole big show, and yeah, it's just a big people weighing in on reaction content creators and what is transformative, what's enough, what's not enough, how much do you talk. Shouting out is that should be just like boom, always on the table, always do this, very least if you agree with them, if you disagree with them. That's the big thing. It's been crazy.
Okay, I definitely need to watch both sides of that because it sounds interesting.
It's very interesting. It is absolutely very interesting.
I feel like if you're closer to the Hassan camp of 80% of the video is playing and I'm not really saying or doing anything, I don't think that's transformative enough.
No, it's not. But Hassan is in the mindset of just, I need to fill time. And Jay was just like, okay, there's plenty of things that you can do. You can commission people to make videos to play for you. You can play your clips. People will clip your stuff.
Best
just put them
of.
all in a
Hey
line.
guys, I gotta go get some food.
Yeah.
Here's a 15-minute best of for the month of.
And it's just a bunch of people going back and forth of just, this doesn't make any sense. Here's what you can do. Hassan is in the right. Hassan is in the wrong.
Because Hassan will legitimately just hit play and then get up and go cook food.
Yes. And his excuse is like, I'm watching it on my phone, so I'm getting it. I'm like, you watching your chair in the video. You're not doing really anything. Other people are watching the video, sure, but there's hard numbers of the number of Jay's views going up by 150 people when bare minimum you getting like 20,000 people on your streams. You don't watch the video fully.
And it's not even like your audience engaged with you as well watching the video. It's just a watch party
Yeah.
with you barely saying anything, no pausing, no talking about what's going on, no going back and forth with the video, not going, hey, that was a funny part. Maybe you guys should go check this person out. It's just like, watch the video. All right, enough. Next video.
Next video. And you're doing that day after day, over and over. And you're doing it so much that you don't see a problem with it. And he's just straight up, Hassan is straight up like, yeah, I'm not watching their video. I'm not going to, why would I watch that? They're just going to react harder. Like, no, that's not the
That's
problem.
not what happened.
That's
but
not-
you'll watch his video to help your content.
But
But
you
you won't
won't-
watch the one where he's like, hey, please don't do that. I'm not going to do it. He's just going to denigrate me in my types
Yeah.
of channels.
So I'm like, well, this dude is just scum. I don't like reactors. I don't watch them, but I'm like, I'm definitely not watching this dude now.
I mean, technically, we're reactors.
Yeah. We're more responders, really.
Yeah. That's fair.
Because we're not just watching stuff. We're talking about it actively. We 2, 3, 4, 5 times the length of the video.
Yeah, that's I never understood the reaction thing because there was a time during the Pusha T and Drake beef where I was like, let me watch some react videos to the Pusha T thing just to see what's going on. And there was a bunch of people listening to the video, pausing, going, "Ooh, did he really just say that?" And I'm like, what are y'all getting out of this?
Who's watching this? What purpose?
Dude, it was like 40K, 50K
I don't
views.
understand. Is it like a social thing of I need to see what these people are also thinking of? And
I am fine with that if it's like a giant compilation of the best of to just watch people get hype over a video game. I can find the fun in that. A person listening to a song and going, okay. I'll tell you a reactor that I did like when I was listening to them. It was a music teacher. He had been a music teacher for like 20, 30 years. And he was listening to some Dance Gavin Dance song. He was like, do you hear the way his voice is doing like, and it'll play on the piano?
But that's
that type
not
of-
fair because those people that are just going like, "Hey, I'm a doctor, so let me analyze this injury." That's not fair because
Why
that's
not?
some
It's the same thing.
super interesting stuff.
And that's what it
Instead of
was.
these people just going,
Oh wow, piano good.
But if you are, but if you're passionate about the piano, you should be able to say something about the keys being played. Do you hear? Look at his finger or something.
Oh man, did you guys hear that? That was pretty cool.
Let me go back a few seconds. Did he really do that? That was awesome. You gotta come with more than that.
Apparently not, because that's what people 50,000 views.
I mean, I'm gonna go to a React video right quick. You know what?
Yeah,
Doctor
most of the
Strange
ones-
trailer just came out.
Most of the ones that I do enjoy are like when it's like people that are in that like you just like like what you just said with like the whole doctor thing, or like
In
a
that
musical
field.
professional, like just like different musicians from like different metal bands, like listening. Like one of the ones that I remember looking at where it's like people were getting really into it was like a bunch of like heavy metal musicians listening to the Doom 2016 soundtrack, like songs from that. Or it's just like a video game music going that hard or something along those lines, and the people that get really excited for like video game trailer stuff. I mean, we do it for Nintendo Directs and E3 and what have you, so we do it on occasion as well. But just like for like general stuff, no, not really.
Yeah,
I legitimately do not understand it.
I would not be looking up reactions like React videos to.
Yeah, it's like big on TikTok too.
Oh, absolutely. I'm sure it's much easier on TikTok to get
Yeah.
views doing stuff like that. The
Bite-sized.
thing I'm saying is like a hype anime video essay video that comes out, like The Brilliance of Golden Wind. I would not want to look up a reaction to The Brilliance of Golden Wind. It's just like a straight regular React video.
Mhm.
Because it's just gonna be somebody sitting there just going, "Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I like that."
Reacting to announcements is typically, I feel like, more acceptable as to reacting to a thing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, dude, this is horrible. We're watching this Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness reaction, and it's I don't understand.
yeah.
Almost 700,000 views.
In less than a week.
We're just destined to not be good at YouTube because of how we view things.
We're so antithetical to the YouTube game. Look at his face. What are we doing here? I hate this bullshit.
I got a video to show you once we're done.
Okay.
All right. So unless there's anything else, I think we can call this podcast a wrap.
Y'all chose to not be popular at this point. Essentially, Triton.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if we worked hard to play the game, I feel like, if nothing else, ALX would probably be twice where it is. We
Yeah.
still have connections. That's the worst part. Dude, all the people we've interviewed, talked to, it's incredible.
I have a couple voice actors' email addresses. A couple of them are
Personal
follow me.
email addresses.
A couple of them follow me on Twitter. DMs.
And we don't actually make YouTube videos, and we don't do the now smash that like button. We don't do any of that. Like,
Dude, I know some of the biggest fighting game creators.
Fine.
Fighting game players.
Don't wanna.
it's and I do find like I've actually looked at like some different stuff about like the algorithm and what have you, where it's just like we get annoyed by people saying like, "Hey, and while you're down there, please hit the subscribe button." But it's proven to work, which is annoying.
But again, does it work?
It
Or
does.
Are people doing it so much that the data is just like, well, it works?
I mean, it's the data. The data is the data.
But what I'm saying is it a self-fulfilling prophecy? everyone's doing it because it works, and it works because everyone's doing it.
At the end of the day, though, the numbers don't
I
lie.
eat because I'm unhappy.
I'm
I'm happy because I eat.
What I would really like to see.
I haven't watched those movies in a minute.
Dude, I'm afraid to, because I'm like, I know there's some moments that will hold up, and I know there's some moments that will fall the flattest
him going back and forth on the cart, that would hold up.
I was
Yes.
just sitting there thinking, and I'm just like, when he punched Basil's mom, he just goes, "This isn't your mom, it's a man, baby," and tried to pull off the wig. And I just started laughing to myself. I'm so scared.
What I was about to say is, I would love to see a creator make 2 YouTube channels, put up the exact same content, and one doesn't talk about likes and subscribing, and one does, and see what happens.
Yeah.
Because without like data like that, it's hard to say if it works.
I mean, Phil said his likes and stuff were going up.
Oh, absolutely, but it doesn't help him. His memberships
Sure,
aren't going
yeah.
up. His
That
subscribers
doesn't
aren't
help
going
him.
up.
But the fact that he's asking, the numbers go up because of him asking.
Okay. But has his subscribers going up? Has his members going up? Is he hitting the tips goal? He acts all the time with these things.
No.
Make
So
a
how do we know it's
channel
not like some
called
like bot that somebody bought?
make a channel called
possible.
T2 squared and do that.
Like, I would just love to. I can't say it does or doesn't work if it's the content itself that did it, or if it's them asking about it that did it. Like, where is a study for this? A controlled study, as opposed to the biggest YouTube channels do it. My numbers went up when I did it.
It might exist, but I just haven't like dug too far into it. But like some YouTubers where it's just like videos where they don't ask, and then there's videos that they do ask, and it's just like they see bumps, they see the valleys in their own data across
Again.
YouTube though. But yeah, you can't make a controlled study on RNG. True. I mean, but like I wouldn't doubt that there's stuff out there. Just because, you know, money's involved. So people are going to want to know what is the, like, optimal thing to do to win this game called YouTube, you know? But yeah, I guess with that, Fact Man, what we got?
We got. Oh,
I'm not
no,
denying the study. I'm denying a handful of YouTubers saying I saw a bump when I did it. That's not enough to. That's not a study. It's not enough of a number. It's not
Yeah.
enough of a sample size.
Like,
More
yeah,
anecdotal
the stuff that I've seen is YouTubers stating that, but again, like, there could be a controlled study somewhere. I just have never looked it up.
Triton, we're way more popular than I ever thought we would be.
And are they popular because they did that, or
Because of
were
the
they
type of
already
content-
popular and they did that and got more popular?
Are they popular because of the type of content they do? Are they popular because they just told people to like and subscribe? Because if that's the case, when someone says like and subscribe and they don't get those things, does it mean it doesn't work? Because there have been a lot of people we've looked at where they go like and subscribe and their views aren't that high.
Oceanus has almost 100,000 subscribers, and his last like 2, 4, 6, 8 videos are all under 10K views.
So he's getting a 10th of his subscriber base watching his watching his videos. Whereas we average 400-500 per video, and we have 1,000 subscribers. So we're getting a 40 to 50% our subscriber base watching our videos.
asking people to like and subscribe is really just empty numbers.
And helps with the algorithm.
If they don't want to. If they're just like, yeah, I'll do it. And then they just subscribe and just never watch your stuff. But if you're going, I like this person, I want to keep up to their stuff, then you'll subscribe naturally. And you're not being asked to, you're not being forced to, nothing. I understand you got to play the game sometimes, but the game, if the game is just a numbers game and it's not, hey, I'm just going to do this base level of quality type of thing, then it's just going to be artificial growth because people aren't going to stick around.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
16 facts about speaking.
Because we were muted earlier.
I suppose.
That wasn't it. Huh.
More of the react stuff and people not talking
Wow.
We got a
late
12.
game
damn it,
edition
Hawaka
where I
stole
was
my
like,
number.
Oh crap.
We got a
6.
12. We got a 5. We got a 6. I'll do a 3.
6.
Yep, there you
Yay!
go.
Martin Luther King Jr. earned a C in his public speaking class during his 2 semesters in seminary school.
Who is that
Interesting.
teacher?
Who's the dude?
Okay, is it a white teacher? And is that the reason why?
Okay, let me see. Let me go. a
Who
little
was
bit
the
deeper.
dude that? Because you know you gotta wake up one day,
And just go,
20 years
"Oh,
later,
that move changed everything.
and I gave him a motherfucking C.
He wrote the I have a dream speech in school. He's just like, why are you writing about dreams? Dreams are for children.
You'll never make it, Martin. This is trash.
Or does the dude wake up like, yeah, my C incentivized him to get better?
him. Y'all know I was his teacher.
Yeah.
And I told him that I was pushing him to do better.
Apply
The C
yourself.
was- oh my goodness.
You could go one or two ways with that way. Either A, I'm a fraud, or B, I'm inspiring people so hard that I inspired the civil rights movement. Just through my teachers.
Yeah, it doesn't say. But
That's
considering that it
funny.
was in 48, where black teachers were rare, I'm gonna go ahead and say,
Probably a white guy.
man, what's your story? Predominantly white senior class.
There you go.
Oh, what is your story, teacher? You gotta be interviewed.
Dude, that's
Wow.
incredible.
That's
like, I was talking about it before, and this isn't anywhere near the close, but imagine in high school, like curving someone, just like, I don't want to talk to you, don't talk to me, I'm not gonna date you.
And then Muff turned out to be like LeBron James.
Yeah, 4
I was-
5 years later, he's like they're on Instagram and they're mashing at a party.
What I was just thinking it's like some gym teacher gave LeBron like a C- in gym. Mother!
Hey, Bron,
Oh my god.
you gotta work on that dribbling, Bron. That ain't it. Your form.
You just got always just look back like, dang, it was right there. I could have been in them speeches of just like, oh, thanks to my mama, thanks to Coach Johnson.
I would be. I don't know if I could sleep at night if I knew that I let slip through my fingers a girl that is a trillionaire now that was trying to get with me, or B, somebody I could have inspired, and I was just like, bruh, this ain't it. This ain't good. You
Some
ain't gonna
physics
make
teacher in like the 40s or 50s is just like, well, I guess that'd be too old. Like in the like 30s,
Right.
it's just
that. Either the winner or DA face.
That's it.
There's just some like physicist teacher in like the 30s is like, oh man, look, I'm looking through all these old papers that I got, physics papers. Look at this D- I gave to this kid named Albert Einstein.
Oh, no, surely that can't be the same one. Oh. Oh no.
Dude, imagine Stephen King in a creative writing class.
Oh.
Like, C- sir. what you're doing. Look at a dog with rabies. What's up?
In Tupac in math class, the teacher just comes up. Tupac, what I tell you about writing raps in class?
You're not gonna make it with this. You need these numbers. Get some bucks in you. And then 4 years later, you gotta dance around to slip up. You in the club banging it.
You know I taught Sue Tupac.
Oh boy.
Oh, dude, I would never sleep.
I'd be shaking.
Cause then I'd have to look at everybody else in the future I talk to that could be a Tupac and just go.
And just inspire them and just go, this is really good, this is really good. You do this and you remember that I'm the one that told you that you could do this.
It would change everything in my life.
Oh my
Dude.
Everything.
Some kid picking on this like stupid nerd for like writing about elves and fantasy, and the kid he picked on was J.R. Tolkien.
Dude, why? Every time in recess, you just got a stick for a sword. That's not what you need to be doing. Stop with your imagination.
There's somebody out there that bullied Bill Gates. And they working at
Steve
a
Jobs!
gas station.
Oh my god.
Dude, just
all these
imagine you're a bully to
hypotheticals.
some dude. Just imagine you were bullying Mark Zuckerberg, and now you're on Facebook paying for ad space.
Oh my god. You're trying to get in on the metaverse.
You're buying stocks in Facebook for the
Hey Bill, I don't know if you remember me from high school, but like that's ever gonna get through to him.
Yeah. Oh my god. Is there even like I'm trying to think of like if there's even anyone remotely like that, like even from that I even went to school with. There's no one that I can think of off the top of my head.
I've known several local rappers. I've written for several local rappers.
Yeah, no.
I know some girl that's a singer, real underground. She was legitimately selling CDs in our high school. We used to talk all the time. And I think she sold like 300 copies of her single at school. And I'm like, that's a good number.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there are a lot of local people I know. I don't know anybody personally like
That's like
blew
a VP of sales in Microsoft or something.
Or, I went to school and now you're a football player and I went to school with you.
Yeah, no one made it super far athletically wise from my school. I feel like the most successful
wonder why.
athlete that I know was my stepsister, where she went to a D1 school for soccer for University of Florida.
I've known some people that have gotten scholarships for college for football and stuff, but they just didn't go.
They didn't go to the next level.
Yeah.
All right. We're trying to keep this train rolling. All right, we're going to end the episode here. Ralph, I have no idea if he's going to be here next week. Tomorrow, more than likely going to be. Yeah, there you go.
Top said.
Yeah. So tomorrow, I'm almost tempted to want to play the other two Dead Space games, but we should probably just do it because that'll just go forever.
I mean, you can do whatever you want. I mean, there's no rush on anything.
True. Yeah. Now that I have it solved,
Yeah.
I'd almost
the
want to
game's
say,
free.
do you have either A Way Out or It Takes Two?
I have EA Play.
True. Did you have it downloaded?
Game Pass.
I'd say we could try and do A Way Out tomorrow.
I don't know what time I'm gonna be available tomorrow.
Okay.
But we'll
Okay.
see.
So
I'll let you know.
either a co-op game with BG or some more Pokemon.
I just had to stop my Dead Space because streaming and playing on the same thing is just not it.
Yeah, it's not good. It is not good. Seemingly no Coinbox this Wednesday. I tried looking for the next Coinbox tournament. Wasn't on Smash.gg. So we'll see how that goes. If there's no Coinbox, I'll just do a Smash Arena on Wednesday. And just, chill out with everybody. There is a Smash tournament going on right now. I'm just gonna be
Her
watching that.
son was the creator of the phone's camera. I don't believe that.
Yeah, that seems a bit far fetched.
Why you walking into a Wendy's? Why are you driving into a Wendy's like, yo, my son created the camera on your phone? Why would that even be the conversation?
Yeah. And like, how was it brought up? Did she just walk in and state that?
Hear ye. Attention, please.
And then, is there anything else? I mean, there's always River City Girls. We keep meaning to play that game. There's a couple other stuff on the docket. But yeah.
There's games on the docket. There's revisiteds on the docket. There's streams on the docket. So much in content.
Just finding time. Because like the best day for us to stream is Saturday, but you guys kind of have a lock on that, and it's like, I'm assuming yesterday was a little rough for you too.
You too. You won.
All right, wait.
Dude, I woke up at 4, and until we stopped Back for Blood, everything I did since I woke up was stream adjacent or streaming things.
The really big issue is just the time frame. It's just the time crunch. If it was just like, we'll do it after the stream, after y'all stream or before y'all stream, it's just the, hey, we got a hard out. And then once we get the hard out, it's like, all right, go ahead and pee him, refill the water, come back.
Well, that's why I said 8:30, because VG was like after 8. I'm like, okay, we'll do 8:30 to give them time. And you catch your stream until 8:30.
I mean, if anything, we could stream earlier in the day. There's no problem. I mean, we could do 2-3 hour stream of some game starting at 1 or 2, and then.
I guess would that be more preferable for the future?
I mean, it's what it is. But then Sundays is completely free for most people.
True.
And and nobody does. None of us do anything on that day.
Yeah,
it's the Lord's Day.
Yeah. Okay.
Which
right. Lord?
With that, we got more streams coming in the future. Thank you everybody for tuning into this episode of the Podcast of Stuff. We will see you next week. Bye-bye. Later.